if we all embraced our community responsibility? As the new year started, many of us rang in the new year with new hope for 2021 and a loud cry of good riddance to 2020. I know some of us believed that when we woke up on January 1st, 2021, the world would miraculously go back to normal. Normal is not a measurement we as citizens should aspire to. Normal is being passive and putting our head in the sand about inequitable behaviors and mindsets that have plagued the West for centuries. The time is now to own our responsibility and place any semblance of normal in the rearview mirror. Hello, I'm Suzanne F. Stevens, founder of YouMeWe's social impact group. Welcome to We Wednesdays, a short weekly video infusion about how to make your contribution count for you, your organization, and your community. Succumbing to the status quo, that is normal. We all have been there and done that and don't want to rock that proverbial boat. The acceptance of the status quo is also acknowledging that citizens' obligation to society is minimal. When confronted with situations, we lean into what can I get rather than what would benefit the welfare of all. We gauge our social well-being by our individual progression and not the advancement of all. There is no obligation to the greater good. There's limited responsibility to our fellow citizens and no accountability for their progression. We are, however, not wholly void of our civic duty. Some citizens vote, abide by the laws, volunteer, serve in the military or government, and most pay taxes grudgingly. What we don't have is a collective belief that we have a responsibility to serve society. Can you imagine if sports teams or military units or employees acted in their self-interest? People rely on each other to flourish, whether we admit it or not. As citizens, we can take a role in turning the tide of what is normal. Let's look through the lens of three forms of taking responsibility. The first is our civic duty. How are we enforcing the health protocols that have been highly recommended? I know, you don't want to lecture. I get it. Not a fan either. But when it just makes good, rational, scientific sense, bring it on. Wash your hands, stand 2 meters apart, wear a mask, and for many, stay at home. And when given the opportunity to get vaccinated, do it for the benefit of we. Second, volunteer. Offer your time and energy or expertise. There are many ways for people with the wherewithal to assist a friend, family member, neighbor, or stranger during this physical and mental health crisis. Visit our holiday We Wednesdays for 10 easy things you can do any time of year. 3, actively, consciously contribute. To learn more about conscious contributions, check out the link. Transform a gap in society through activism, leadership, or becoming a social enterprise. At the onset of the pandemic, the media reported that COVID-19 knows no boundaries. Age, race, gender, sex, color, didn't matter. We now know that is not true. Minorities, the elderly, and women bear the brunt of this virus's consequences. Violence against women has escalated. Women are stuck in unhealthy relationships. To help, YouMeWe is doing our part. We are raising funds for Antiviolence against women. You can check it out at the link. There is an opportunity to assess what you care about and weave a cause into your business. Each of us has a responsibility to lift the life of another. At minimum, our responsibility is to follow the COVID-19 protocols diligently. As our economy, mental health, Physical health depends on it. Dismissive decisions are punishing small businesses in our communities. Vulnerable people you know and don't know, and yes, you. Ignore those that think they are invincible and frankly have shown some destructive behaviors. Politicians, conspiracy theorists, and Uncle Ned. You have a civic duty. You're not called upon often, but now is the time to rise up. Yes, I'm telling you. Frankly, without the collective, we will not stop the spread and not be able to get back to work. And for a small business, that is the nail in our coffin. Own your responsibility. If not you, then who? Dismounting soapbox. Like, share, or comment. Anything to spread the YouMeWe movement. Join the YouMeWe community, where women leaders collaboratively can drive social impact. Until next time, make your contribution count for you, me, we.